Good morning again. Good morning again. Today, I'll read a page from a book called Courage is Calling by Ryan Holiday. This book has helped me to summon my courage to begin these videos and to structure my life and to realize that I'm not going to make it. I'm making it. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. It was early in his military career, and Ulysses S. Grant was on a long journey across East Texas. Supplies had begun to run low. One of his men was sick. A horse gave out. There, in dangerous territory, at the mercy of Indians and outlaws and the elements, needing to cover the 70 miles to Corpus Christi to avoid being declared absent without leave. Grant and another man set out by themselves, rushed and vulnerable, with countless creeks and rivers to cross in hostile territory, filled with thick scrub brush, and rattlesnakes. Oh, and wolves. The two men heard the most unearthly howling of wolves. They couldn't see anything through the tall prairie grass, but there was no doubt the pack was near. Near, mean, and ready, as Grant wrote, to devour our party, horses and all, at a single meal. He wanted to turn around. In fact, he prayed secretly that his companion would suggest it, wanting nothing more than to get away to safety. The other officer, a little more weathered and experienced than Grant, smiled and pushed on. Grant, how many wolves do you think are in the pack? He asked, not wanting to seem stupid or a coward. Grant tried to casually underestimate the threat that terrified him. Oh, about 20, he said, with nonchalance that betrayed his racing heart. Suddenly, Grant and the officer came upon the source of the sand. There, resting comfortably, with mischievous confidence, were just two wolves. So unnerved by a danger with which he was unfamiliar, it had never occurred to him to question the racing of his heart or the extrapolations of his mind. 4 decades later, after a full life in public service and politics, Grant would relate that he often thought of his incident when he heard of a group changing course due to criticism, or when someone was considering giving up because of bad odds or an unseen enemy. The lesson in such situations, he concluded, was this: there are always more of them before counted. This is all I give you today. Your challenges always are more before counted. When you start counting them, you realize they are not that many. They are not that many. This is how I live my life. I hope you find your own theme, your own part. This is victory to all of us. And adults, speak, act. Then through planning for leadership, interest and failure, execute. But most importantly, remember, we live today. Our history is made as we make it. And the future is made as we make it. And today is lived as we live it. So, with that and more to come, I congratulate you on the discovery of your own path. Be you, be real, be true, and never ever betray yourself for nothing.